Hello everybody, and welcome to Disney's Coronado Springs. Today I wanted to take a deep dive into one of their standard hotel rooms as we're staying here as our family, and just showing you kind of how we have things set up, how it may work for your family if you're looking to book Coronado Springs on your next Disney vacation. Now, Coronado Springs is actually Disney's convention center resort, so it doesn't have a whole lot of theming to it, but it is such a pretty hotel. I love it. It is very spread out, so it is very large, but that's kind of nice because then it means it's a little bit more quiet. So you don't have to worry about a lot of noise around you. You don't have to worry about, you know, kind of like noisy like lobbies and different things because you're so far away from it, especially if you're where we're at. But I mean, it's great. And then they have golf carts that can take you around here. They can drop you off. That's what we did for our luggage. So there are different options to do here. So it is just a beautiful resort, and they have such wonderful food here. So just wanted to show you what a hotel room looks like if you are considering staying here. Before we dive into that room tour, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Emily, and I love going to Disney with my little family. It is some of our favorite vacations, and we actually go a lot. So if you are into Disney content, if you love to see Disney vlogs, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, so then that way you can see some of our Disney trips, past ones, or future ones that we're gonna have, because we have a lot coming up. So if you're really interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. And then also, if you are really into room tours, go ahead and like the video for me. That would really help, and I would appreciate it a lot. All right, so coming in, we are actually in room 6670, and we are in the Ranchos building, and it is really nice because we have a nice little quiet pool right across from us, so we can see the pool where we're at, and it just has a really nice view. And then we are also the corner room, so that is really nice. I almost think that corner rooms are sometimes a little bit bigger, so I really enjoy it. We're gonna come on into the room. So here, like I said, we have the corner room. So we do have a couple of windows here. They're in like this nice corner, and then we could open these blinds up. We just have them closed because we were just kind of getting ready. Didn't want to give anybody a show there. But as you're coming in, the first thing you're gonna see is this nice little chair that they have. So if you just kind of want to like sit, kick your feet up, relax after coming in from the parks, you can go ahead and do that right there. But we actually set my son's little sleep area up here. Now we do have the slumber pod, and so it worked very well. We just kind of pushed it right there. It's out of the way. We still have room to move around, so I think it fits really well there. And then he actually is in an air mattress. We have the slumber tot in there. So that is really good, being able to set him up in there, and then, like I said, have it out of the way. And coming into your left here, so from the door, you could put your stroller here. This is where we are gonna keep our stroller whenever we come in, so that way it is out of the way. But if you didn't have somebody, a little kiddo in one of these little slumber pods, a pack and play or anything, you could put it right over here too. There is plenty of room. But since we have my son set up there, we're gonna put it there. And then coming over here, we have the double beds. I believe that these are double beds. I will double check, but these are 2 double beds. So we got the standard room. We didn't request a king bed. We usually do, but we just didn't this time. But you do have the 2 beds there. And then on this side of the bed, we have the thermostat, so that way you can, turn up the temperature, turn it down if you wanted to. You are able to do that. And then it also controls the fan here. So if you wanted the fan on a lower setting, you could do that. And then right over to the side of each of your beds, you have your nice little reading lights. So those are nice, they're nice and bright. So if you maybe have a kiddo in here, you don't want to keep them up, but you need to do a couple things, you can go ahead and use these. These are on both of the beds, and they are on both sides. So that way each person, if you have 4 adults in this room, each person can have one of those reading lights. And then up here you also have lamps, so that way you can have more light in here if you need to. Over top of the beds, if you just need to do different things, you can go ahead and use the lights there. And then now in between the 2 double beds, we do have the nightstand here. So we have multiple plugs here. So you've got your regular, plugs, power plugs there, and then you also have USB ports, which is amazing. You have a lot of those there, so we have some of our stuff plugged in. I have my charging stuff, my son's monitor, different things, and then we also have the resort telephone, so you can use that if you needed to call, the front desk, you need to call bell services, you can go ahead and use that. And then in here we have some drawers. So we have the little Bible in here, which is good. And then we have another little area. So this is where your safe is going to be. So if you want to lock up your valuables, you could go ahead and do that in here. Keep them stowed away, and then it closes up nice. And then one of the best things about Disney resorts is that they're all moving to having this underneath storage for your luggage. I love that because we travel with luggage all the time. We fly here, so we need the extra space to put all of our luggage in here. So you can see we have it stuffed under there and it fits really well. So it's really nice to be able to put that in there so that way it's out of the way. And then here we have some Disney artwork. We have the 3 Caballeros, which is so cute. I love that ride. If you know, you can ride it in Epcot. So it's super cute that they have a little homage to them because they're not really anywhere else but in that ride. So you got Donald and then his 2 little buddies there playing music, dancing with a senorita, I guess. And then, like I said, you do have a fan, so if you need a fan to sleep, this is good news for you that Coronado Springs does have fans in the room, so that is nice because it can make you feel cool, especially if you're trying to take a little nap during the midday, if it's really hot outside and you need to cool off in your room. Coming over here, this is where we have kind of like our coffee bar little area and then also our beverage cooler here. So as you can see, we have different things. We have the different shelves. So we have some of our waters there, our snacks, all the good things there. And then we also have the ice bucket here and we have some little to-go cups. So this would be for your coffee. If you want to take it to go in the morning to the parks, you could go ahead and do that. You could fill up your ice bucket. If you want to have some ice cold water, then you also have your Keurig machine here. So this is where, you know, Disney gives you this complimentary where they give all of your coffees. So my husband already used one today. So you can have your coffee, you can have your tea. I don't know if they have decaf. I don't see decaf there, but they have, you know, some sugars, some creamers, and then little coffee stirrers if you need them. And then coming down here is our beverage cooler. Now this is a beverage cooler, so that means that these beverage coolers do not get under 41 degrees. They only cool to 41 degrees and above. So Disney will warn you about this because if you have dairy in here, it does not keep. So do that at your own risk. I am obviously risking it. I have my milk in there. That is just for me, that is not for my son. So it's fine. I think it works. I have my other drinks and protein bars in there, but if you have little ones and you're worried about them, maybe if you have breast milk, you might want to consider contacting the front desk to see if possibly you can store it there. I don't know if they have anything like that. I have never contacted them. So it says on there that you can. I don't know. You might want to try it. And then this counter is amazing. This thing is so large. I absolutely love it. So you could have a whole desk here and then there's a chair if you wanted to do some work. If you had a laptop, you wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of stuff on there, you could do that on this humongous countertop. And then here we have some more plugs. So we have our Hey Disney. I actually had to unplug it because I needed to plug in some of our stuff for my son, but you have a nice lamp here too. Super nice. So a nice, like, kind of like reading lamp, working lamp. You could use that. Then we have, of course, our nice, beautiful resort TV. I absolutely love these. These make me so happy. I could just have these on at home and be happy with it, but it's super cute. And then you can see the pretty resort on there. And like I said, all this counter space is amazing. You have more plugs here. You have your regular power plugs and USB ports, which is great. Then you also have some drawers here. Now these are some nice sized drawers. You could fit your packing cubes in here if you want to unpack. You have plenty of space to do that, and you could definitely throw in whole packing cubes. Then here we have our trash can, and we have our full-length mirror. So this is where you can do your outfit checks before you go to the parks. Make sure you're looking all nice and cute. And then coming in this area, this is our bathroom. So this is actually really pretty. I love these barn doors. They just slide. So there's 2 of them, so you could slide them like this and shut both sides, especially if you want to keep out light and you're getting ready in the morning and you don't want to wake up your fellow roommates in here. You want it to be kind and not, you know, shine the light right in their face. So you can definitely do that. But this is the bathroom. It is so pretty. So much light. I love how bright and airy it feels. But I do like the dark wood. I think it's really pretty. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks really cool. Coming over here, we have our closet. So this is where you can hang if you have any dresses, if you have any, you know, different things that you just don't want to get, you know, wrinkled, you could go ahead and hang them here. You could also store some more stuff in here. There's an iron in there if you need to iron any of those dresses. There's an ironing board right there. And then we have our extra pillow and blankets. If you did have little kiddos, maybe they get a little chilly, you could go ahead and use those up there. But lots of space in here, especially if you do want to unpack, you could definitely do that in here. And then we have our little luggage rack here if you needed to set that up and get your luggage out. So coming around here, we kind of have this nice little nook. This would be a good area if you needed to put anything in here. Maybe if you have an owner's locker, you could go ahead, slide that in, move that, you know, garbage can out of the way, and you could go ahead and do that. We have some extra tissues under there, some more storage, which is great. And then we also have a little towel rack here. So if you need to hang your hand towels, do whatever, you can do that right there. And then we also have this nice little hanger here. I use it for my makeup, honestly. So if you have like a toiletry bag that can be hung, this is a good place for it. You could just hang it right here. It's nice, it's out of the way, and then, you know, it's not like cluttering up the counter. Going to the actual bathroom part, we have tons of storage in here. So we even have a cabinet here, which you could put stuff in there. I obviously put some of my toiletries in there right now. And then you have another shelf space to put more toiletries again. And then you have all this counter space too with some tissues. And we have our double sinks here, which is just lovely. I love all this space and being able to have your own separate sinks. And I also love these little shelves that Disney does in all their resorts. I think it's great because it keeps things up. It's even more storage, more places to put things. So that way it's not cluttering up the sink and everything. I love it. I think it's amazing. And then of course you have your Disney toiletry stuff. We have a vanity kit, a shower cap, mouthwash, and then also some body lotion. So if you need some of that, Disney will provide it for you. And you have some bath soap here. This is for washing your hands. You can go ahead, put it in the little soap dish there. And then coming down here, we have more storage, which of course we have some of our stuff there. And then you have some cabinets underneath here. There is the Disney hair dryer. That is not mine. Disney provides that for everybody. So make sure if you do use it, leave it in the hotel room. Don't take it with you. Disney provides it for all their guests. So you want to make sure that you leave that there for the next person staying in your room. And then we also have the makeup mirror. I love when Disney has these because this is how I get ready in the morning, and it lights up for you. So that way, even if you just want to turn this on and not turn on any other lights, this would be perfect. I do that sometimes so that way I don't wake up my husband or my son if they are still sleeping. But look at this mirror. Look at all these lights around here. I just think it is so nice being able to have all that light. So that way, if you need that to get ready, if you need it to do your makeup, you could go ahead and do that. I absolutely love it. And coming in here, this is our water room. So this is where your toilet's gonna be. You do have a pocket door here where you can close it off to have some privacy if you needed it. If you are using the potty and you need to close it, you can go ahead and do that. So over to the left here, we have all of our towels. Disney provided us a lot of towels in here. So you have all that. Whoops, I turned the fan on if you heard it. So that is where the fan switch is, obviously, but you can turn that on there. And then we have our potty here. So this is where, you know, if you need to use it, it's there. But then we have some more towels too. And then this is where our shower is. So this is a tub and shower combo. So especially if you have kiddos who might not want to take a shower, this is very good for them. So that way it won't scare them and they can go ahead and have their baths in here. I love when Disney does this because it just makes it a whole lot easier for whenever you're a parent to a little kiddo. So then Disney does this with most of their other resorts too. They have their reusable bottles that are, they stay here and they just fill them up and then you can use them. So this is nice because then they're not wasting all of those shampoos and, you know, conditioners and everything. So these are nice. We use them. They smell lovely. Absolutely love it. There's a shelf where you can put some of your stuff. That is mine. And then we have, of course, you know, the little shower. It has the handheld thing, which is good if you need to rinse off, and then also your shower head there. So just lovely. That is it for the room tour. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and if you would like to check out some of my other videos, I will have some linked down below. And then also if you want to stick around, check out some of our vlogs from this trip. It is going to be amazing. I am so happy to be here. Absolutely love this resort, and if you are looking to stay at Coronado Springs, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you have stayed here, let me know what you think of the resort. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. I don't know, it has some mixed reviews. It is in the moderate category, so but it doesn't have any of the fun transportation. It only has the buses. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't mind the buses. I think that they're fun. Yeah. But like I said, would love if you would stick around, and then I will see you guys next time. Bye.